This is NTRA Live on July 24th, 2010 in a 95-degree sweltering afternoon at Monmouth Park on the Jersey Shore. Horse of the Year Rachel Alexandra returned to Monmouth Park in the $400,000 Lady Secret Stakes against 6 overmatched rivals. Would it turn out that way on the racetrack? Here are the horses Rachel was up against. Number 1, Stage Trick, ridden by Elvis Trujillo, coming off a third-place finish in a stakes at Delaware Park. Number 2, Queen Martha, Patrick Biancone high on her. She's running on dirt for the first time with Jersey Joe Bravo. Ask the Moon and Jeremy Rose is number 3, a 2-time stakes winner, but not in graded races, in minor competition in Maryland and also at Monmouth Park. The longest shot on the board, number 4, Hark, trying to rally from off the pace, according to trainer Ian Wilkes. That's his strategy to run against Rachel. Rachel Alexandra, 1-9, probably only because that's as low as the tote board can register. 1-20 is what she's expected to be for this field. Number 6 is Fabulous Babe, a sprinter trying to stretch her speed. She also is a huge long shot with Pablo Fregoso rounding out the field from the Todd Pletcher barn. Yes, she's a lady trying to break a 5-race losing streak with jockey Eddie Castro. The Lady Secret, a 1 1/8 with the call, Larry Colmus.
5th, followed by Fabulous Babe, and Hark is reined well off the pace as the field makes their way to the first turn, where Rachel Alexandra is going to sit off of front-running Queen Martha. These two go by the opening quarter into the clubhouse turn in 23 4/5 seconds. It is Queen Martha, the leader, by a length and a half. Rachel Alexandra is outside of Stage Trick and is now clearly in second. Yes, She's a Lady is 4th, and now 2.5 lengths off the lead. Behind her is Ask the Moon. Fabulous Babe is hard held, and it's 3 lengths back to Hark in the back. They're on to the back stretch, where Joe Bravo and Queen Martha lead the Horse of the Year, Rachel Alexandra, by a length. They ran a 47 4/2 mile. The pace is slow. Stage Trick is 3rd on the inside. Yes, She's a Lady follows in 4th. Ask the Moon is now 4 lengths off the lead. Then it's Fabulous Babe and Hark. And at the half-mile pole, it is still Queen Martha. She's been on top every step of the way. Calvin Burrell now sending Rachel Alexandra to the outside of her, and there she goes. She is right alongside of Queen Martha now, midway on the far turn. Queen Martha still with a neck in front. Rachel Alexandra and a cool Calvin Burrell right alongside as they come to the top of the stretch. They ran 3/4 in 1:12 They're into the stretch, and Rachel Alexandra roars into the stretch with a 1.5 length lead. Queen Martha left behind on the inside, but she's run a game race, and Rachel Alexandra is now moving away by 3 over Queen Martha, and it is Rachel Alexandra in an encore at the Jersey Shore.
A workmanlike performance by Rachel Alexandra, defeating Queen Martha by a margin of about 3 to 4 lengths. Not the overwhelming margin that some were predicting, but Queen Martha actually put in a pretty nice effort. Biancone's belief that she is a filly with the future might be well-founded. Is Rachel Alexandra back to where she was in 2009? That is debatable. Jess Jackson told us earlier on the NTRA Live webcast of this race he didn't think Rachel was quite back yet. After this, she still may not be completely back to where she was at her peak as a 3-year-old filly. But Rachel Alexandra wins it, and wins it convincingly. Queen Martha 2nd, Ask the Moon 3rd. The next start for Rachel, will it be the Personal Ensign? Will it be the Woodward? Will they go someplace else besides Saratoga? Stay tuned, and we'll have that for you on NTRA Live. We hope to show you Rachel Alexandra's next race wherever it is. Now, our webcast coming up that we know of look like this. Next Saturday, August the 7th, the Clement Hirsch at Del Mar, pending the presence of Zenyatta. Zenyatta expected to go in there. They've had some issues with the track at Del Mar, though, so trainer John Sheriffs is not yet completely committing to the race. But if Zenyatta is in the Clement Hirsch, we will be there for you. Also the West Virginia Derby as well. Then on Saturday, August the 28th, we return you to Del Mar for the running of the $1 million Pacific Classic. The Breeders' Cup Challenge win and you're in schedule also visits Del Mar and in the next 2 stops, July 30th and 31st for the Cougar and the San Diego, then to Saratoga for the Ruffian and the Whitney, to France, to Deauville for the Jacques Le Mois, and then back to Del Mar for the John C. Mabie Stakes. Both of those races on August the 15th. And of course, the ultimate goal, the end game, is the Breeders' Cup World Championships, November 5th and 6th under the twin spires of Churchill Downs. For tickets and more information, all you need to know about the Breeders' Cup, breederscup.com/tickets. Thanks for clicking on this edition of NTRA Live.